Buddy Brian back here with a look at Popcat. All right, you can see here. Let's take this yellow line up there. We had a breakdown of this wedge, right? Been kind of pushing down, losing price here. We were at about 31 back here in September. Over here we have dropped in October to about 2.5. And right now we're down to about 2.3. Could we push down further before we head up? But yeah, very, very possible. Okay, let's take a fib in here. Take a look at a couple things, right? Sorry if you hear the neighbor's dog in the background. He wants in, and sometimes they just let him out and bark a while. It gets a little frustrating once in a while when I'm doing videos than any other time. He's a good dog. Just a little young, a little yippy yet, right? Now, if you see here, we had a 618. This could ABC in here. Where would that bring it down? That would bring it down about 0.08, 89 cents, possibly, right? Now you can see inside here, it looks like possibly another push here. You could get a double bottom down here at about 12 even. The measured move, let's see on this wave here, if we get the push down here, we're in an alt season though, guys. I mean, stuff is going to run, right? You're going to have some stuff pulling back, you're going to have other stuff just absolutely crushing it. Right now it looks like Popcat might be one of those ones that pull back a little bit. If we come out on a daily, all right, take a look at this here. All right, we got that RSI right at the very top, coming down. It's getting corrected. You know what I mean? It's getting oversold for sure. What I was looking at over here, maybe a pullback down to here and then a bounce, but don't think that's going to happen right now. It's not looking like that. Out on a weekly chart, we're getting towards that bottom. It's getting close, right? It's getting close. It's getting down here, getting close to a possible bottom here. A double bottom down here would be super bullish, right? This comes down in double bottoms at 9, 11.5, somewhere right around there, and then takes off. That could be really bullish for this. Out on a monthly, we don't really have a monthly yet. Okay, let's look at the 12-hour. See where we're at. 12 hours coming straight down. Right, that's where right in here it looks like it's probably going to do another push down here. Right, another wave down here. Right here, down to maybe down towards 17. It would be this push here, right? And if you take the wave up here, right, let's get an idea and see if that can be close to being done. Right, down 17, right, that'd be close. Then you would take that measurement. That's putting a clip right down in that area, right? Then you would have 5 waves down. You would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we could be looking at a bottom down here. It's very, very possible. Down about that, right around 17. That would give you 5 waves there. And we'll have to see what happens after that. But I believe that is where it's heading. We're going to put a price label there, right about there, and we'll see what happens once it gets down here, if these RSIs are resetting or not. But overall, we want to see Popcat, get a bounce soon, and start retracing and bouncing back up out of here, because you could get a heck of a run out of this thing. You got stuff in the market now just absolutely exploding, and if Popcat does a retracement, it's possible that this was its run right here, right? It already did it. It's over, and it's gonna flatline. That is possible. I'm not gonna lie to you here. 100% possible. All right, but if this thing comes down, you got a good support down here at 12.4. If it would happen to pull down in there, 18 cents is a possible bottom anywhere through here. If this does a retracement, that's going to be big. That'd be a huge move, right? Right from here, even a 50%. Look at that. That's a 5.5x. Up to a 618 is almost a 7x. And you have a 7.5x if it went up to the 702. So if it runs down here, is it worth a chance? Maybe scarfing up a little bit and taking the chance here that it's going to run up and maybe getting a double bottom in here, which is super bullish. Is it worth a shot? Maybe. It might be. I'll be keeping an eye on this to leverage trade it. And possibly run it back up, see what happens. A tight stop loss, below your low here. It might be a decent, really good long. You have a low here, you have support over here, all kinds of support down through here, right? It loses at 12.4 and sets a new low, and I would be very, very skeptical of maybe jumping in this, but I think it's getting there. What does it have to possibly come down yet? We hit a 10x. I hit about a 4.5x, but Rizzy hit a 10x on Pancake Swap. We posted it last night, and he jumped in and cashed out this morning. We did about 150% on broccoli. You want to come trade with us, sign up for a level 3 membership, guys, and get over there. Altseason running right now. It's starting. Just one trade, a half a trade, you can make your money back. You do a 10x and on $100, and you'll get excited real fast. You do a 10x on $500, and you're going to get excited real fast. This is the time to be trading. These are top 100 tokens. Okay, this is what they've done the last 7 days. Some of the top 100. These are the biggest runners. BNB up 30. Look at that, 75% for Zcash. Nobody buys that anymore. That stuff starts running. Pancake. There's Pancake. That's one we did the really nice trade on. Come over and join us, man. We have 150, 160 members. You get 10 hours of videos to teach you how to start trading and charting also with it, if you want to watch those. Or just, there's 2 links in there for 2 trading sites also, Bit2Next and Weeks. I use them every single day. Check them out if you're looking for a site to trade on. And come over and join us, man. $15. This alt season's going to last 90 days, maybe 120 days, 3-4 months. Don't miss out. We wait every 4 years for this time. This is the time that we crush it, right? You're going to have Bitcoin up, 130, 135. Might be it after that. Very, very possible. All right. Everything is going to take its turn. Some things are going to be coming down while the other stuff's going to be running up. All right. So Popcat could have a little bit more down pressure here. We're going to keep an eye on it once if it gets down to this area here. A good indicator is going to be if it takes out 20 cents. If it takes out 20, it's coming down here for sure. All right. So keep your eye on this, and if it gets down here, see where them RSIs are at. I'll be posting in Discord for sure. The RSIs are getting flatlined and stuff, and this thing looks like it's going to run. I'm getting to take a long on it and get in this thing because if it runs back up to 618 or something, it's going to get real exciting real fast for Popcat. Gains are going to add up quick because it would be a big 5 waves up, right? You got possible 5 waves down there. And then, like I said, if this thing runs up to the 618, just a retracement, if it does, that's a massive run. That's a huge run, and you're talking about some big time money, right? You just take a look here. It runs down there. This would be like a wave 1 up here, right? Probably up to there. That's 200%. Let's say it's a 20x on. Is that right? 200% times 10, yeah, 20x on 10%, on a 10x. You know, it's just impossibly just this first move, right? You could, yeah, that's pretty big money. Um, yeah, leverage trading. I love it. In my opinion, that's where it's at right now with this alt season. You know, of course, keep your normal stash. You know, don't let it run. Don't touch it. Um, but play with a little bit of if you have it, play with a little bit of cash leverage trading. You know, it can add up really fast, especially right now. We're going to get them big green candles flying around here, and each thing is going to take its turn, right? Maybe Popcat runs down here, flat lines, and then heads right back up. We'll see what happens here, right? Thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you very soon. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the video.